So this collection is entitled Urban Earth, and I wanted to capture this vibe of New York City, but meets nature. The collection is probably like 75% cotton. So it's light, airy, crisp, clean. I have this amazing gold fabric. It's called Tyvek. So it's almost like the FedEx envelopes, but they foil print it with metallic gold. And then I also have this beautiful rainwear in this tangerine orange, and it's sort of a crinkled nylon.
So this collection was about confidence, sex appeal, and using really soft fabrics that make people feel good. And the foundation of my business is really tailoring, so I really wanted to kind of expound upon that with longer jackets and more fun and sexy silhouettes, but really staying true to the foundation of BMC, which is tailoring. I think there's a multitude of inspiration within this collection. A lot of the 70s, nightlife, dancing. I go out to really cool spots, so I think about how I would feel when I walk into the space and, you know, creating characters. I'm using a lot of silk. I really love silk. It's soft. A lot of the suiting that I have here are like wool silk suits. This first one here is a full satin suit. And the jacket, the actual jacket, is a wool silk. The lapels are satin.
It's an annual collection, and it's all about trypophobia, and it's focusing on my fear, looking at the cluster of circles, especially irregular circles and holes especially, and it's all about confronting them boldly. And when you look at the silhouettes, I use a lot of classic forms and also cut out of circular forms. And when you see all the details, it has some knots and also tied up like t-shirt or that sweatshirt, and crochet rounds, and also a lot of metallic chains hanging over it. Probably the last look. That's my finale look. I love that headpiece.
We do men's clothes, and we want to kind of stay true to kind of the history of men's tailoring in a space that feels more respectful to kind of us. Majority of things are going to be silk and wool. Wool t-shirts, suiting t-shirts, bringing really, really luxury fabrics into things that feel more relaxed. Our goal is always to get the gentleman as dressed up as possible, but also as comfortable as possible. Also, a lot of the textiles, like the striping here, the beading, all of that's done by hand. I think that the look Baba here in blue is wearing really encapsulates kind of all of the ideas of this season the most. I think personally, my favorite look is Keegan here. Just from like a technical sewing side of things, it was what I enjoyed the most doing.
The collection was inspired by a young man from Brazil who reached out to me saying that he loves the work that I'm doing, but he could not wear it in Brazil because even though it's a culturally open country, tradition and religiously is very closed. So I borrowed the integrity of the military and I created a look that would work for a man, and I tested it myself. And then I also borrowed the integrity of hockey jerseys. So I'm assimilating a new look with things that we're familiar with into menswear with a freeing skirt. Well, all the fabrics come from Italy. I sourced all the fabrics in Italy. As you can see, they're all military inspired on these sides. These are all my couture pieces. They're all one of a kind.